In the tranquil city of Sonic, British Columbia, a dark cloud was about to cast a shadow over the peaceful community. Nestled on the southern tip of Vancouver Island, Sonic is a place where tranquility is not just a state of mind, but a way of life. A close-knit community that prides itself on its low crime rate and serene lifestyle, the residents of Sonic live their lives with an air of contentment and security. Beneath this veil of peace, there was one young woman whose ambition was as radiant as the morning sun. Her name was Lindsay Buziak. A vivacious and driven individual, Lindsay was a rising star in the competitive world of real estate. She was not just selling houses, she was selling dreams, creating opportunities for families to build their lives in the idyllic city she loved so dearly. Lindsay was a beacon of hope and a pillar of strength to those who knew her. She was the kind of woman who could walk into a room and light it up with her infectious energy and optimistic spirit. She was a dreamer and a doer, a woman who believed in the power of hard work and determination. Her life was a testament to her ambitions. She was a woman on a mission, a real estate agent with a vision. Every morning she would wake up with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to conquer the world. She was the embodiment of the saying, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." But Lindsay's dreams were not just for herself. She envisioned a future where everyone in Sonic could find their perfect home, a place where they could grow, thrive, and create beautiful memories. She was not just a real estate agent, she was a dream weaver, a beacon of light in the lives of many. But as we all know, even in the calmest waters, a storm can be brewing underneath. As the story unfolds, we will delve deeper into the life of Lindsay Buziak, the circumstances surrounding her tragic demise, and the mystery that still haunts the tranquil city of Sonic. In the real estate business, a new client is usually a cause for celebration, but in Lindsay's case, it was a harbinger of doom. Lindsay Buziak was a rising star in the real estate industry, her name synonymous with success and ambition. So it was no surprise when she received a call from a potential client. A couple, they said, eager to buy $1 million home in upscale Victoria, British Columbia. They had seen her listings, admired her work, and now they wanted her expertise. A dream come true for any realtor, right? But this was no ordinary transaction. The couple's request was odd. They were in a hurry, they claimed, needing to close the deal within 48 hours. Their urgency was palpable, their motives unclear. The call, it seemed, was from a payphone, a detail that raised Lindsay's eyebrows but didn't deter her professional commitment. After all, she was in the business of making dreams come true, and this couple, mysterious as they were, had a dream they were willing to pay a hefty price for. On February 2nd, 2008, Lindsay Buziak walked into a $1 million home, unaware of the horrors that awaited her. On this fateful day, Lindsay, a spirited young real estate agent, had been tasked with showing a lavish property in the upscale neighborhood of Sonic, British Columbia. A couple who had contacted her earlier were interested in the house. However, little did she know that this seemingly ordinary appointment was far from it. As Lindsay entered the vacant house, the couple who had been waiting made their move. In a brutal and ruthless attack, Lindsay was tragically killed. The details, too grim to recount, sent shockwaves through the community. The horrifying incident left a chilling imprint on the tranquil town, forever tainting its peaceful reputation. In the aftermath of the brutal murder, the community was enveloped in a shroud of fear and disbelief. The heinous act, so out of place in their quiet neighborhood, had residents locking their doors and questioning the safety of their homes. Lindsay's friends and family were left grappling with a horrifying reality, their lives irrevocably altered by the senseless act of violence. News of the gruesome murder spread like wildfire, leaving a trail of shock and horror in its wake. The local police, faced with a crime of such magnitude, were under immense pressure to bring the perpetrators to justice. But despite their efforts, the case proved to be a complex web of deceit and mystery. Lindsay, who was known for her infectious smile and vivacious spirit, was suddenly reduced to a tragic headline. Her promising career, her dreams, her potential, all brutally extinguished on that fateful February day. The community mourned the loss of a vibrant young woman whose life was tragically cut short. Her murder was not just an attack on Lindsay, but also an assault on the sense of security and peace in Sonic. It was a stark reminder of the lurking dangers in the most unlikely of places, shaking the community to its core. And just like that, a promising life was snuffed out in the blink of an eye. In the wake of Lindsay's murder, the Sonic Police Department faced one of its most complex and baffling cases. As the investigation unfolded, the Sonic Police Department found themselves navigating an intricate labyrinth of uncertainty and ambiguity. The challenges were daunting, to say the least. They were dealing with a crime scene that was meticulously cleaned, leaving behind very few clues. The murderer had left no fingerprints, no DNA, nothing that would lead them to a viable suspect. The leads they pursued often ended in frustrating dead ends. There was an anonymous tip about a suspicious couple seen around the area, but it led nowhere. A phone number traced back to a disposable phone, purchased with cash, offered another promising lead, but ultimately proved fruitless. The lack of a clear motive further complicated matters. Lindsay Buziak, a passionate real estate agent, was loved by many and had no known enemies. The question that haunted the investigators was, why would someone want to harm her? Was it a random act of violence, or was there something more sinister at play? As they delved deeper into Lindsay's personal and professional life, they uncovered a web of connections, but none that pointed to a clear suspect. Lindsay's boyfriend and his mother were questioned, their alibis solid. Her clients were scrutinized, but none seemed to harbor any ill will towards her. Her colleagues, friends, and family all appeared just as baffled as the investigators. The investigators tirelessly sifted through mountains of evidence, piecing together fragments of information, hoping to find that one missing piece that would solve the puzzle. But as weeks turned into months and months into years, the leads dried up. The case, once a hotbed of activity, gradually slipped into the icy grip of a cold case. Despite their best efforts, the case grew colder with each passing day. The enigma of Lindsay Buziak's murder remains unsolved, a haunting reminder of a life cut tragically short, and a justice system that, despite its relentless pursuit, has yet to find the answers. Now, 16 years later, Lindsay Buziak's murder remains one of Canada's most haunting unsolved crimes. The case that once sent tremors through the quiet city of Victoria, British Columbia, is still very much alive in the hearts and minds of many. Despite the passage of time, the mystery surrounding Lindsay's death continues to baffle investigators and captivate the public. The Victoria Police Department, despite their tireless efforts, have yet to bring the perpetrators to justice. Numerous leads have been pursued, many theories proposed, but none have brought them any closer to solving the crime. Theories range from a random act of violence to a targeted hit, even to the involvement of organized crime. But without definitive evidence, the truth remains elusive. Yet, amidst the frustration and the heartbreak, Lindsay's spirit refuses to be extinguished. Her family, friends, and a community that refuses to forget have taken it upon themselves to keep Lindsay's memory alive. They've created a website and organized annual walks in her honor, using these platforms not only to commemorate Lindsay but also to appeal for information that may lead to the capture of her killers. And while the quest for justice continues, so too does the search for answers. The community's continued interest and involvement in the case is a testament to the enduring impact of Lindsay's story. Theories continue to circulate, discussions ensue, and the hope for resolution persists. Lindsay's father, Jeff Buziak, has been particularly vocal in his pursuit of justice for his daughter, tirelessly advocating for the case to remain in the public eye. In the end, the mystery of Lindsay Buziak's murder serves as a chilling reminder that even in the most peaceful places, evil can still find a way. But it also serves as a testament to the power of community, the strength of a family's love, and the enduring hope for justice. And as long as her story continues to be told, Lindsay's memory will never fade,